Hello everybody, this is Heather, also known as the Brooklyn Queen in LA, and I got some new little goodies to share with you. These I brought a few weeks ago, but I'm going to try them out today because yesterday I went to Sephora and got two of the new cream eyeshadows from Makeup by Mario, one in the shade Slate and the other one in the shade Blush. So I'm going to do two different eye looks today, one on each eye, see how that those eyeshadows work. And one of the new liquid blushes from YSL in the shade Mischievous Magenta. I swatched this in the store yesterday. It's quite stunning, quite pigmented. We'll see how it does on my face. And last but not least, we're gonna see how these work with Makeup by Mario's Cream Matte Shadow. So stay tuned and I'll be back with the first eye look. Okay, so here we go with the first shade that I'm gonna give a try. This is the shade Slate. I'm gonna add that here. Oh, what am I doing? All right. I think I wanna add it to, oh, okay. This is not as creamy as I'm used to from other cream shadows. The shade is stunning though. When I saw it, I had to have it. Yeah, let me see if I can spread this. I feel like this will dry pretty quickly. So work fast. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I like this a lot. All right, now we have the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Stick. I'm using this, which one is this? This is, oh, oopsie. I think this is shade 8. Yeah, the duo number 8, actually. Duo number 8. And it is, I don't know, I can't remember. My eyesight is so horrible. I can't read what it says. I'm gonna have to put my glasses. Give me one moment to put on my little readers so I can read to you what this says. Okay, so, duo number 8, Draco and Meteorite. Okay, so Draco, I think, is the metallic. And Meteorite, I believe, no, this is the foil. This is the foil that I'm holding in my hand, and this is the shade, this is Meteorite, the foil. Okay, I'm getting confused. And the other one, isn't it so cool how these just come off? Yeah, the other one here, this is Draco, and this must be the metallic, okay? Yes. So let's go in with the metallic first, and then, is that what I want to do? Yes, this is the darker shade. I'm gonna go in with that first and see what happens. Let me see, this shadow seems to be dry already. Yeah, nothing came off, see? Nothing came off on my finger. Nothing, it's dry. See how fast that dried down? And I love this color. All right, let's go in with this shade. Ooh. Right here, don't pull it up too much. Let's see what happens. I'll put it on top. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. And this feels so nice on the lid. It's like really cooling. God, this is nice. If I should blend it out a little bit. And then the other one, this is in the shade Draco. This is the, I don't know if I put my glasses back on. Yeah, I think that's the one I just used, right? Yes, Draco. So now we're going to use the other shade, which is Meteorite, which is this one, I believe, is the foil. Yeah. So here's the other shade here, the foil shade. Meteorite. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And let's blend that out a little. What do y'all think? I love it. It's very subtle. It works perfectly on top of the Makeup by Mario cream. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up the edges here and put some liner, and then I'll be back with the second look. See you in a second. All right, here I'm back again. We're gonna try out this next shade called, I believe it's called Blush. Yeah, from Makeup by Mario. Yeah, it's called Blush. And Duo number 2. Yep, Duo number 2 from Danessa Myricks. And those shades in Duo number 2, I got my trusty glasses one again. That would be Orion Nebula and Twilight Gleam. So we're gonna try that on top of this and see how that comes out. All right. I think this one I'm gonna try and go with a little bolder than this one, see how that works. This here I love. I would actually wear this to work. I don't usually wear a lot of colorful makeup to work, but this I think, yeah. I don't really like a lot of sparkly makeup either, not for work. After work, absolutely. But this I would do. Let's see how this shade looks. Again, it's a pretty dry, this cream formula is drier than what I'm used to. I'm gonna put a little extra. Got my brush here so I can, it's a beautiful shade though. I really like this. I was wondering if I was gonna be too light, because usually light shades like this I reserve for just the inner aspect of my eye. But today we are doing the whole shebang. So I went a little, it blends out beautifully too. Wow, so easily. It's not messy, it doesn't get all over the place. Yeah, that's stunning. Let's see, use my mirror here. Yeah, I like that a lot. Great shade too. With pink, I love pink eyeshadow, but especially light pinks, but sometimes they can pull ashy on my brown skin. So not every brand knows how to make a pink eyeshadow like this for my complexion. But this I can dig. All right, so we got our, see, foil and our metallic. So the foil, I'm gonna go with the metallic first. And that shade is the Orion Nebula, okay? And I'll put that one. Okay. This is so pretty. Oh, Danessa, she always comes. She always comes correct with her releases. I have to give it to her. She gets a lot of my money. She does. And this feels so luxurious going on my eyelid. It does. That is so pretty. Let's blend that out a little bit. Our makeup is expensive, but in my opinion, worth every penny. If it's within your budget, of course. So yeah, this is another formula that dries pretty quickly, so you want to work kind of fast. Yeah, this is nice. So we're going to try the other shade on the inner aspect, the lighter shade. And this is the, well, yeah, this is the foil shade. Yeah, so this what I put on here is the metallic. So pretty. And here's the foil. Oh, yeah, my light. Okay, it's on. Here we go on the inside. And it blends. Yeah, this formula is very blendable. It's very creamy. But still, I'm able to control it. Let's turn this other light on. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go clean this up, put on some liner, some mascaras, and then I'm gonna do my base, and then we'll be back with that blush from YSL. We'll see how that works out today. Okay, all right, see you in a minute. So here I am back now with the liquid blush from YSL in the shade Mischievous Magenta. This is the Make Me blush line. They just dropped these, well, 3 new shades at least. I think actually this line has been out. I just never paid attention to it. But when they dropped that chili shade, which my local Sephora was sold out of yesterday, they only had this or the berry. So of course I went for this because I love pink and I love bright pink blushes. Okay, here's the test of time. Let's see how this, oh Jesus. Let's see how this blends on the skin. So for my base, everything is pretty much Dior. These 3 items, oh Jesus. So I mixed these together, my foundation with the Glow Filter. Let me work this in, and then I got my concealer from Dior. My shade, oh my goodness, this is very pigmented. Look at this. Holy cracker marrow. Wow, this is YSL, y'all. Luxury. With this amount, with damn near Juvia's Place level pigment. Yeah. So, probably not a good idea to go straight on the face, but I didn't powder yet. So, once I powder, I'm expecting this to be diminished. I mean, unless you like a lot of blush in your face, which I like blush, but it's a bit much. Yeah. So, oh, it's good for the goose, good for the gander. We'll just go on the other side. Okay. But anyway, my shade foundation with the Dior, the Forever Glow is the one I'm using today is 5W, 5 Warm. I think it's a little tad bit too light and a tad bit too warm, but whatever. I've been wearing it for probably a year now, so well. Whoa, this is a lot of blush. Woo-wee. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go and get that powder and see what happens. See if I can diminish some of this. And today I'm going in with my favorite Givenchy Prism Libra powder. Yep. Let's see if I can get this toned down a little bit. See what happens. So that is super bright. Wow. Who would have thought a luxury brand would give that kind of pigment? Like, wow. Even with the powder. Yeah, okay. So let's try this side here, powder it down. I'm gonna have to go back in with my sponges just to look at that. Wow. Oh, the Givenchy powder shade I'm using, I think it's number 4. It's the darkest shade. That's what I'm using. I have the second to darkest shade. I haven't tried it yet because I just kind of wanted to get through this, but I bought the second to darkest shade in the mini size. I need to try that as well. Okay, so that did help a little bit, but that is still, in my opinion, still pretty bright. So maybe going with a little less if you do decide to pick up this blush from YSL. It's called Make Me Blush. Yeah, I'm blushing. That's for sure. She is a blushing. Wow. Such a beautiful shade though. Beautiful shade. I am in heaven right now. All right, I need to do something with these brows. Pick out a lipstick and then spray my face, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hi, so I'm back and all dolled up with nowhere to go, but that's okay. Because I am loving this look. I'm loving this shadow, the Makeup by Mario mixed with the Danessa Myricks. The new blush from YSL. Oh, I love it. Just be careful because this is pretty pigmented. Way more pigmented than I was expecting. Yeah. So yeah, those are the new items that I used today. I did shop my stash just for my base products, my just basic Dior Star Filter. Remember this Star Filter? Yeah, I used it shade 5 W, shade 5 Neutral. I did use some color correction today as well from Huda Beauty in the shade Papaya right here. Remember this? Been out for a while. Okay, and what else? Oh, on my eyeliners, just good old Melt in the shade Onyx. I always use this eyeliner, always. Lips, remember these from House Labs? Yeah, this came out. This was like a Christmas, a holiday set. And this came out probably 2-3 years ago. The lip lacquers, I love their lip lacquers. A bit of a learning curve in using them. Some people don't like them, but the trick is when you put it on, let it dry, don't rub your lips together. So I forgot, what's the shade? They don't even make this shade anymore. Sorry, it's burgundy. It was like a limited edition. I've never seen it in the full size. I don't even know if they make these lacquers anymore, come to think of it. Let me know, I don't think they do. I haven't seen them, but if they do, this shade here was like a limited edition. And today is my first time using it, so yeah. So something old, something new, okay. I'm loving this look. I'm loving both these eye looks. Hopefully I'm gonna look and I don't know if I'll be able to report back, but I'm curious to see how long they last because it is about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the truth is I'm not gonna have this makeup on pretty long anyway because I have things to do and I need to wash it off. But yeah, I'm feeling this blush. I want 2 more shades in it. And I do want that Chili Crush in the powder version too because I actually have the other YSL, this one here. So in this shade here, which is the shade, this is shade 54. I don't know the name of it though. Yeah, this is the Make Me Blush, the powder version. But this is a much, if you prefer a more subtle finish, then go with the powders. But if you like bold and beautiful, go with these liquid ones, all right? All right, toodles. Until the next one.